Hey, shalawam, shalawam.
Shalawam.
This is Abba Bayath.
Brother Yawana.
Back at you with another beautiful lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Shah. Before we get started, we want to start by saying, Call Halayim, Allahayanawa, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakak Wadash. You know, we want to go ahead and say, double honors to apostles and elders, a great millstone who rule well. Double citations to Akim out here pushing his truth and righteousness and sincerity. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. May the election, Yahweh Bashim Shah, Lord willing, fall upon your houses. Hey man, you know, this is the year of hastening of the coming of Yahweh Shah, man. You know, it's a beautiful year. Lord willing, this is that year, man. You know, Lord willing, we can get the hell out of here, man. You know, but there's one thing we got to keep in mind, man. We're still in our captivity, man. So it's not time to, you know, act out of order. It's not time to, you know, think that, you know, shit's gonna slide, man. You know, we're still in our captivity, man. We still have to go through prophecy. We still have to go through these curses, man, to make it to the end. We have to endure. That's right. Endure hardness as a good soldier of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Shah, man. You know, so we're still in our captivity, man, and that's what this lesson is about, man. We are yet in this day captivity. We are yet in the. Let me just grab the scripture, man. This is Baruch chapter 3, verse 8. It says, behold, we are yet this day in our captivity. Right, man. We're still in our captivity, man. We're still under that Babylonian, Slakia. We're still under the American or Roman, you know, aka Babylonian captivity, man. You know, we're still in this captivity, man. We were the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shah and his elect have not been raised up to rule this place, man. You know, America is not inhabitable, man. Wholly desolate, man. Not yet, man. You know. So it says right here, it says, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, to be subject to payments according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord Yahweh Bashim Shah power. Right, man. You know, we're in this captivity, man, because we had departed from the Lord Yahweh Shah, man. You know, if you want to go ahead and grab that Baruch chapter 1.
Khan, this is the book of Baruch chapter 1 and verse 17. It says, for we have sinned before the Lord.
Khan, man, and what is sin, man? This is 1 John 3 and 4. Whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law. For sin is a transgression of the law, right, man? And the laws are the statutes, commandments, law, statutes, commandments, man. The scriptures, man. That's right. We transgressed against those, man. Against the law of Yahweh, against the law, statutes, commandments of Yahweh Shah, man. You know, go ahead.
Khan. Baruch chapter 1 and 17, it says, we have sinned before the Lord and disobeyed him, and have not hearkened unto the voice of the Lord our power to walk in the commandments that he gave us openly.
Khan, man. Is that verse 19?
That's 18. I think it's 18.
Yeah, man, he gave it to us openly, man. You know, ultimately what he said, man, you know, he writ it upon tables and made it plain, man. You know, go ahead.
Since the day that the Lord brought our forefathers out of the land of Egypt unto this present day, we have been disobedient unto the Lord our power, and we have been negligent in not hearing his voice.
Calm, man. You know, and a lot of our people, man, they don't want to take heed to these scriptures, man. You know, they don't want to listen to the voice of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Shah, man, which is his word, man, which is these scriptures, man. You know, I'm gonna grab this. It's Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. It says, but if it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Shah, thy power to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command you this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Right, man. This is the Lord Yahweh Bashim Shah speaking through the mouth of Moses, man. You know, it says right here, man, verse 16, cursed thou shalt be in the city, cursed thou shalt be in the field. Right, man. Anywhere we go, man. You know, whether we're in the city, whether we're out in the cotton fields or anything like that, man. Anywhere in the world, you know, whatever. Like we're in France, man. We're gonna be in the city of France, or in the fields of France. You know, wherever we are in this world, man, we're gonna be cursed, man. You know, in the city and in the field, man. You know, you got Issacharites, you know, out there picking fruits and vegetables and so on and so forth, man. Pennies on the dollar, man. Working their fucking asses off, man, in extreme heats, you know, and cold weather and, you know, humid weather, so on and so forth. It don't matter, man. It don't matter, man. Whatever type of weather, man, they're gonna be out there, man, working on pennies on the dollar, man.
That's right.
You know, verse 17, cursed shall thy basket in thy store. Right, man. Anywhere we go, man, we're gonna get food from Esau, Edom, man. You know, we're not gonna get food of ourselves. You know, we're not gonna be able to grow it ourselves, man. You know, drop down to verse 25. It says, the Lord Yahweh shall cause thee to be smitten before thine enemies. Thou shalt go out the way against them and flee 7 ways before them, and thou shalt be removed into all the kingdoms of the earth. Right, man. You know, and Zechariah 11:5 says what? Whose oppressors slay themselves and hold themselves not guilty. With that being said, man, that's one of the reasons why, you know, and it says right here, flee 7 ways away from them. When any fucking ho-ho, well, I call them ho-hos, any police officer or ho-ho pulls up to the neighborhood, what does so-called Jake do? Or what does Jake do, man? So-called Negroes do, man. They scatter, man. Oh, let me go this way, you know? They scatter, man. Quick, fast, in a hurry, right, man? Because they know what they were there for, man. They're ultimately there and set up to be slave catchers, man. You know, so that if Jake was to go off the plantation, that these slave catchers, these ho-hos, these police officers would come in and bring them back onto the plantation, man. And they would be subject to either death or harsh punishment, man.
That's right.
You know? You got anything you want to say?
Khan, you got it all.
Khan, it says, I'll read verse 25 again. It says, the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahshai shall cause thee to be smitten before the Lord, before thy enemies. Right, man. Zechariah 5:11, whose oppressors slay themselves and hold themselves not guilty. George Floyd, man. You know, that damn Edomite that killed him was ultimately a former co-worker, man. He got upset because he was outside and George Floyd was inside when they're both working at a club, man. You know, he got upset, man. So what did he do? He recognized him and killed his ass, and he didn't get no punishment for it, man. You know?
That's right.
Hold themselves not guilty because he was a police officer. You know, he's above the law, man. You know, when ultimately he ain't, man. But that's how they play their game, man. That's how Esau Edom plays their game, man. You know, it says, thou shalt go out one way against them and flee 7 ways before them, and thou shalt be removed in all the kingdoms of the earth. Right, man. Drop down to verse 37. It says, and thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, whither the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahshai will lead thee. You want to break that one down?
Can you read it again?
Come on, verse 37. Thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, whither the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahshai will lead thee.
Khan, and wherever we go, man, you know, these curses are, you know what I'm saying, not just for a specific place, but for us wherever we go, man. And, you know, all these other nations look at us like a byword, man. You know what I'm saying? An astonishment, byword being a nigger or a spick or a wetback or a redskin, you know what I'm saying, or a beaner, you know what I'm saying? All of those words pertain unto us. Why? Because we're cursed. You see, wherever we go, man, we're astonishment to all nations where the Lord has scattered us, man. All right, you see, we didn't just pick up ourselves and drive ourselves into our captivities. All right, but our forefathers have sinned against the Lord, man, and now we have to reap the iniquity and the punishment that they've bestowed upon us.
Keep going down to verse 43. It says, "A stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low."
Right, so these damn Edomites, man, these other nations who helped bring us into captivity and let the name of Israel be no more remembrance, have done it with pleasure, man. All right, you see, like it says in the book of Ezekiel, 36th chapter, all the land have they appointed into their possession with all despitefulness of heart, man. And they did all this with a smile on their face, man. You see, and they were always above us, and they're still above us today. The earth's given into the hands of the wicked. All right,
I got a precept for that. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 10. What is it? It says, verse 7, it says, I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth.
That's right, man. You see, the servants are walking as princes, man. Or the princes are walking as servants, and the servants are walking as princes, man. These damn Edomites, these other nations are walking around living comfortably in this world, like it says in Psalms 30, the 73rd chapter. They increase in riches, man. All right, and they increase in their riches by the way of off the backs of the blacks, Native Americans, and Latinos, man. That's how they profit, is off of us. All right, the minorities, as they call us, when really we're the majority. And these damn celebrities and rich people aren't paying taxes. All right, but we fund all the prisons, and we pay for everybody that's in those cells. You know what I'm saying? We pay for these damn police cars, all right, that get refurbished every year. You know what I'm saying? We're the ones keeping this world alive, man, in the current state it's in. But this world's gonna get cut off, man. Everybody else who's helping these damn Edomites oppress us, man.
And we're gonna drop down a little bit. We'll probably end it right here. This is verse 47 all the way to verse 50. It says, verse 47, it says, because thou servest not the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahshai thy power with joyfulness and with gladness of heart for abundance of all things. Therefore thou shalt serve thine enemy, which the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahshai shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
And we go to these same people that had us in these cotton fields working up sun up to sundown, you know, giving our children away for auction, all right, and them also going into captivity, all right, and now we go to him still for one of all things that the brother just read, and nakedness and clothing, all right, and thirst for water, all right, and hunger. All these places you go to, all these establishments, all right, the people that own it are paying a white man in a black suit with a red tie every month, man. All right, and that's the fact for everywhere around the earth. All right.
And this right here, these last couple verses right here, they explain exactly who is the nation that's, you know, that we're under. Who is those servants that are upon horses, man. This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 49. It says, the Lord Yahweh shall bring a nation against thee from far and from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle fleeth. A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand. Who is the nation that has the eagle as their or as their, you know, their bird or their symbol? You know, who's the nation that has that, man? And there's been like 7 nations that have or have had throughout time the eagle as their flag, man. You know, the 2 major ones being Esau, Edom, the main first one, and then the next one would be Spain, man. You know, where Christina Columbus or Christopher Columbus, you know, where he came from, man. You know, that's the country that he came from, man, was Spain, man. And they came and they so-called discovered the new lands, man, which would be America, man. You know, they so-called discovered that, man. Ultimately, if you read in 2nd Esdras 13, man, we were here, but way before them, man.
That's right.
Way before them, man. But they want to say that they discovered it, man. You know. Verse 50, it says, a nation of fierce countenance which shall not regard the persons of old, nor show favor to the young. Right, man. They came and slewed everybody, man. If you know, you go and look back in the history of when Christina Columbus, or you know, aka Christopher Columbus, came and so-called discovered the Americas. What did they do, man? For a period of time, they sat there and were, you know, looking like they were cool with the so-called natives, but then turned around and slaved them, bro. So they figured out how to till the land. They figured out how to work basically the land, man, and what type of diseases come, or, you know, and basically the type of weather and so on and so forth. They figured everything about America, and then they turned around and killed the natives, the ones that taught them about this place, man. That's right. And they ultimately said that it was theirs, man. You know, what is that? Psalms 49. Can you grab that Psalms 49:11? You know.
Yep. There's the book of Psalms, chapter 49 and verse 11. It says, their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever.
Right.
And their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names.
Right, man. So they said that they discovered this land, man. They said that they were the ones that came here and discovered America. That's why you got Amerigo Vespucci, the fucking, you know, the Edomite that came here and conquered so-called America, man. You know, aka Babylon, aka spiritually called Sodom and Egypt, man. You know, he came here, you know, and conquered this land, man. But ultimately, guess what, man? The children of the Most High were here way before y'all was here, man. Way before y'all so-called claimed this place, man.
That's right, man.
Or discovered this place, man. You know. Go ahead and get your precept.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 36 and verse 5. It says, therefore, thus saith the Lord power, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen, and against all Idumea, which have appointed my land into their possession with the joy of all their heart, with despiteful minds to cast it out for a prey. You know, so all this land that they took over, man, and how America, Babylon the Great, came to be, is again off the backs of the blacks, Native Americans, and the Latinos, man. All right, you see. And now look what they've done. You know, we just read in the book of Psalms, that was a prophecy, man, that has come to pass. Because America, you know, was named after Amerigo Vespucci. In Africa, if you go to geographical maps all the way from like the 3rd or 4th century to about the 8th or 9th century, a little bit, maybe further than that, Africa was actually called the land of Ham. Right? Because everybody has a biblical nationality in the Bible, and the so-called Africans would be the Hamites. And Esau would be the Edomites, man, Idumea, Mount Seir. All right, and the Most High, Yahweh Shai, is speaking against them for taking all the land, his land, and pointing it in their possession with all joy in their heart, man. They had joy oppressing us, man. All right, they had joy in making sure that we were miserable, man. You see? But like it says in the book of 2 Thessalonians, seeing it is a righteous thing to recompense tribulations to them who trouble us, man.
Come.
And we've been completely troubled, and we're seeing it every day, man.
Come. And that's part of the curses, man.
It's part of the curses, man.
It's part of the curses, what we're going through even into this day, man. You know, as I had, opened up with, man, we are yet in this day in our captivity, man. You want to go back to Baruch chapter 1 and go and start at verse 20, you know? Because that's the reason why all this evil has come upon us, man. Because we didn't want to listen to the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahshua, man. Go ahead.
This is the book of Baruch, chapter 1 and verse 20. It says, wherefore the evils cleaved unto us, and the curse.
And the curses, man. Go ahead.
And the curse which the Lord appointed by Moses his servant at the time that he brought our fathers out of the land of Egypt.
Right, man. So when Moses went up and that 40 days and 40 nights of fasting, he went up and talked to the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahshua. He brought down what, man? On the tablets, the commandments, man. You know? But they didn't want to take heed to that, man. They would rather worship that damn calf, man.
That's right.
You know? And instead of worshiping the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahshua, man. You know? The law, statutes, commandments of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahshua, man. Go ahead.
Gone. At the time that he brought our fathers out of the land of Egypt to give us a land that floweth with milk and honey, like as it is to see this day.
Right, man. And we know that this day, man, and even to this day, man, that land is destroyed, man, by these damn Amalekites, man. You know, the small hat motherfuckers, the 1948ers, man, the fake Jews, man. You know, so on and so forth, man. You know, we know that that land of milk and honey ain't gonna be restored until the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahshua come back, man, and we rebuild the place, man. Lord willing, we're part of the elect. We can rebuild it with him, man. You know. So as of right now, man, we're not gonna see that land, man, because we don't want to. Well, Lord willing, soon we'll see it, man. Lord willing, we're part of the elect. Soon we'll rebuild it. Well, we didn't see that land, and we're not gonna see that land until He comes back, because we didn't follow in the law, statutes, commandments of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahshua, which He gave to our forefathers, man.
That goes perfectly into the next few scriptures.
Come on, go ahead.
Verse 21, Baruch chapter 1, verse 21. It says, nevertheless, we have not hearkened unto the voice of the Lord our power, according to all the words of the prophets whom he sent unto us. But every man followed the imagination of his own wicked heart to serve strange gods and to do evil in the sight of the Lord our power, Yahweh Bashim Yahshua.
Come on, man. And as we've been saying, man, y'all want to worship Molech, Baal, laugh at Buddha, and all these other motherfucking, false gods, man. Caesar Borgia, aka Jesus. Y'all want to worship all these false gods, man. They can't, bring you into that land of milk and honey, man. They can't do that, man. So how you gonna get there? How you gonna prosper, man? You're not, man, because you don't want to listen to the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahshua, so He put you in this captivity, man. And at one point we were all not listening, man. We all went off at some point, man. That's why all Israel went into captivity, man. But this is a precept to that, man. This is Wisdom of Solomon chapter 10 verse, Wisdom of Solomon chapter 3 verse 10. It says, but the ungodly shall be punished according to their own imaginations, which have neglected the righteousness and forsaken the law, forsaken the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahshua. Right, man. We went into captivity because we forsook the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahshua, man. You want to grab Hosea 4 and 6? And then you can go ahead and break that down when you get it.
This is the book of Hosea chapter 4 and verse 6. It says, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. That thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children. Right, man. Our people lack knowledge, you see. And the knowledge it's talking about is the knowledge and understanding of these scriptures. You see, because this doctrine, man, the doctrine of Yahweh Bashim Yahshua pertains to life. Like I said before you this day, life and death. All right, and death is following the course of this world, the traditions of men. And even Paul told the saints and told the Israelites in Colossians, he said, beware lest any man spoil you through vain deceit, man, and philosophies and rudiments of the world. All right, so
false doctrine, yeah.
Right, man, and that's just a history of our people, man. They love to gain custom to the other worldly religions and worldly traditions because they've been destroyed for lack of knowledge, man. You see, and where there's no will, there's no way. So our people never, or I won't say never, but they're very disobedient. All right, you see, and they're destroyed for it mentally, man, and physically and spiritually, all ways around.
As it says in Jeremiah 4 and 22, my people are foolish people, sottish children, are stupid,
right,
man.
Right.
You just want to follow after what the hell you want to follow, man. You don't want to listen, man. But ultimately, at the end of the day, the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahshua said he knew that this was going to happen, man. This is Baruch chapter 2, verse 30. It says, for I knew they would not hear me, because it's a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captivity, they shall remember themselves, right, man? And we're coming, you know, through the spirit and power, the grace of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahshua, man. We're coming to that remembrance. We remember who we are, man.
That's right.
You know, and it's starting with the prophets, the elder apostles on down. You know, when waking up the rest of the elect, man. You know, those are the ones that are going to remember themselves in the land of captivity, man. Those are the ones that are, you know, in the places of drawing water, you know, will rehearse the righteous acts, man. You know, according to Judges 5 and 11, man. You know, and that drawing waters, man, is what? Captivity. We're in a captivity. You know, it says right here, they shall remember themselves. We're going to remember ourselves. We remember ourselves right now. We remember the names of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahshua, man, which is Yahweh, which is the Heavenly Father, you know, which means he exists, and his only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, man, which is Yahweh Shah in the Hebrew.
That's right.
Which means he is the Savior, man. You know, he is the Redeemer, man, of his people, Israel, man, the elect, you know. And we remember all that, man. Lord willing, through the grace and spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahshua, the beauty of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahshua, that he brought us back to this remembrance, man.
That's
you know,
right.
because we couldn't do it of ourselves. It's all through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahshua, man. All things are, man. You know,
right,
it says verse 31, and shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahshua, their power, for I gave them a heart and ears to hear. Can you grab Matthew's what is it? Matthew's 13 and 15. You know, start at 15, and you can read down to verse 17, 15, 17.
Comes the book of Matthew, chapter 13 and verse 15. It says,
break it down.
"For this people's heart is waxed gross, and their ears are dull of hearing." And when you go into that word here, man, when you go deeper into the word, it means to understand. Their ears are dull of understanding.
Right.
And their eyes they have closed, lest at any time they should see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and should understand with their heart, and should be converted, and I should heal them. But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. For verily I say unto you, that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye see, and have not seen them, and to hear those things which ye hear, and have not heard them. Right, man? Because in the book of Matthew, the 19th chapter, Yahweh Shai told his disciples, he said, all men cannot receive this saying, save them to whom it is given. It's only given to a select few spirits in the earth to not only wake up to who they are, but to believe through the obedience of the truth, through the spirit of faith, and follow it, man. Like it says, why you say, Lord, Lord, and do not the things I say? So you just knowing you're Israelite, you know, it doesn't do anything. Like it says, don't be ye, you actually get that in James, it says, don't be ye hearers only. All right, because like it says in the book of James, man, if you be hearers only, you're deceiving your own self, man.
You're trying to teach him, not knock him out.
Yeah. Come on, man. I mean, when you got that, you can pull it, bro.
It's verse 3. Or chapter 3.
I think it's in 2. I can't remember. I know it's in James. Could be in 2. You know, because you know when the spirit came and tried to sup with you, man, and you cast it away, that's like casting Yahweh Bashem Yahshua away, man. You see, and a lot of our people are guilty of that. You know, and we're all guilty of that in our life. That's why it says not according to your works were you called, but according to his mercy and grace. So he's given us a lot of mercy and grace to not only wake up, but to believe, man.
This is James chapter 1, verse 22. It says, but be ye doers of the word, and not hearers only, receiving your own selves.
Can you get Luke 11 and 28? All right, because like the brother brought out in Baruch, the 2nd chapter, the 30th verse. All right, but in the land of our captivities, we shall remember ourselves. This is our last captivity, man. All right, there's going to be no more captivity after this.
11:38.
No, 11 and 28. You see, this is the last captivity, man. And Elder Kazak had made a beautiful statement, man. He said we are the what's the word, man? We're the manifestation of like the scriptures, like us being in this truth. All the sincere believers are like, you know what I'm saying, the examples. They are. Damn, there's a word he used. I was like, damn, like. Elder Kazak Cole, man. Hey, follow him. Hasten is coming out on YouTube, man. Beautiful brother in the spirit. But
and his other page is Yahweh Shai is coming soon.
That's right. Yeah, when you got that, you can get
it. This is Luke chapter 11, verse 28. But he said, yea, rather blessed are they that hear the word of the Most High and keep it.
Right, because our forefathers were set forth as an example, man, of what to do and what not to do. All right, they continue to be disobedient, continue to sacrifice unto devils, serve other gods, you know, be transgenders, homosexuals, have sex with beasts and animals. All right, and all that was an example for how we should live in this present world in this time. All right, you see, everything aforetime was written for our learning, man. So we got to take heed and not only be hearers of the word, but be ye doers, so we can get these curses lifted up off us, man.
That's can you grab Revelations 22 and 14?
Right.
You know, and then and I'll go in and hit Deuteronomy 28 again.
This is the book of Revelations, chapter 22 and verse 14. It says, "Blessed are they that do His commandments, that they may have the right to the tree of life and may enter in through the gates into the city."
Right, man. You know, the tree of life, man. You know, which is everlasting life, man. Which is the kingdom, man. You know, it says what? Righteousness in Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 15. Righteousness is immortality, right? And the kingdom is nothing but righteousness, man. You know, looking and dwelling for that new earth, the new heavens and new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness, man.
Right, man.
You know, which is immortality, man. The tree of life, man. You know, that's what we're looking and hastening for, man. But we got to remember that we're still in our captivity, man. So we got to rehearse these righteous acts, man. You know, and as it says, blessed is who that do His commandments, man. You know, because there's a lot of doctrines out there that say the laws are done away with, man.
Right,
that you don't have to follow the laws anymore, man. Well, if that's so, why does that say that in the New Testament, man? Why does it say in the Apocrypha, man? Why does it say in the Old Testament, you know, that you got to follow the law, statutes, commandments of the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shah, man? That doesn't make any sense, man. That's contradictory to the word, man. Because this is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 1. It says, "And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shah, and the voice of the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shah, that power, to observe and to do all His commandments, to observe and to do all His commandments, when I command you this day, the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shah, that power, will set thee on high above all nations on the earth," man. We're going to be rulers, man. Can you grab Baruch 3 and 13? We're going to be rulers, man. You know? Lord willing, we're part of the elect. We're gonna be rulers, man. And I'll just grab a couple things, you know, right here. It says, verse 7. It says, the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shah shall cause thine enemies that rise up against thee to be smitten before thy face, and they shall come out against thee one way and flee before thee 7 ways. Right, man. So all that time, man, we're over here. You know, we got Jake's. As soon as a cop roll up in the fucking neighborhood, a ho-ho roll in the neighborhood, what is Jake doing, man? Fleeing 7 ways, man. But the role is gonna be reversed, man. And it's gonna be rendered to her double into double, man. Revelations 18 and 6, man. It's gonna be twice as bad for these motherfuckers, man. Twice as bad for these other nations, man. You know? They're gonna be fleeing from our face, man. You know? As soon as we show our face, man, they're gonna be gone, bro. Ghosts, man. You're gonna be seeing their shadow staying in place while they gone, bro.
Got a piece up to that.
And then the shadow gonna have to catch up to them. Boom, hit themselves in the ass, man. You know, go ahead.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 35 and verse 33. It says, "So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land. And the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it." All right, so like the brother was saying, you know, these damn devils, man, these other nations are going to get double recompense of what they did to us, man. All right, you see, and our people, man, have went through some of the most heinous shit, man. All right, you see, but that just goes to show you, like it says, the Lord is very terrible, man, and marvelous is His works. He can, you know what I'm saying, really just slowly destroy you, man. You know, He can cause your eye sockets to melt away. He can cause your fingernails just to fall off one day, all your teeth fall out by one each day. The Most High can really mess you up. And that's why it says, knowing the terror of the Lord, we persuade men. Whereas Moses, he knew the terror of the Lord. That's why, you know, again, you know, we got to put into your mind how Moses was speaking to him. He wasn't speaking to him with smooth words. He wasn't prophesying deceit. He was speaking with authority, man, because he was filled with the Holy Spirit. You know, him and all the other prophets, man, the prophesying against great kingdoms and great countries of war, pestilence, and evil. All right, you see? And all that's coming, man, and it's going to get done 10 times fold, because this world has, like it says, the fashion of the world passeth away.
Right.
All right, you see, this world is passing away, man. These curses are going to be lifted up on us and put on our enemies.
And that's a beautiful point, man. That's a great point. All that is coming real soon, man. That's why he said, the brother had just brought it out, man, or quoted it. You know, through the terror of the Lord, we persuade men. You know, we persuade men to follow these laws, statutes, commandments, man, to the best of their ability, man. We know we're in captivity, so we can't follow all of them. But Judges 5 and 11, rehearse these righteous acts, man. We practice them, man, to the best of your ability, man. The ones that you're able to do. If you're able to do them, you know, consistently, then do them. You know. And all these blessings, Lord willing, you're part of the elect, will come upon you, man. This is
right.
I'm gonna read verse 10 all the way down to 14.
You got it.
This is verse 10. Salakia, verse 11, it says, and the Lord Yahweh shall make these plenteous in goods, in the fruit of thy body, in the fruit of the cattle, in the fruit of thy ground, in the land which the Lord Yahweh shall swear unto thy fathers to give thee. Right, man, we're going to be plenteous, man. Matter of fact, can you grab me Joel chapter 2, verse 26? You know, we're going to be plenteous, man. We're not going to have to sit here and starve. We're not going to have to see our people be fucking mad on the streets, on drugs. You know, we're not going to have to see none of that, man. We're going to be plenteous, man. You know, it's beautiful, verse 26.
This is the book of Joel chapter 2 and verse 26. It says, and ye shall eat in plenty. Woo! And be satisfied.
Be satisfied, man. We're not gonna sit there and say, man, I'm still hungry, man, but you ain't got enough money to go get you some more food. Or you just ran out of food in your fridge, but you still fucking hungry. Your kids is still fucking hungry. You matter of fact, you gotta get to work, but you ain't got no gas money. You ain't got no gas. You gonna be satisfied, man. Go ahead.
Right. It says, and ye shall eat in plenty and be satisfied, and praise the name of the Lord your power, that hath dwelt wondrously with you, and my people shall never be ashamed.
Never be ashamed, man. We ain't never gonna be, I gotta keep the name low, or I gotta, I can't wear my fringes outside, or I can't do this, or I can't do that. Cause yeah, man, when we come to do our lessons, we're allowed to wear our garments, man. But anywhere we go, man, for sake of not being unwise and possibly being persecuted, because we know that pushing this truth is hated among men, So we got to take off our garments, man, and we got to walk home wearing these fucking, fucked up type clothes that the Esau Edom made, man. So we can't walk around how we want to, man. We can't walk around in the glory of the Lord Yahweh Shem Shah, man, like we're supposed to, man. We can't do that, man. We're still in captivity, man. It's some fucking bullshit, man, because we didn't want to listen to the law, statutes, commandments of the Lord Yahweh Shem Shah, man. Read verse 12. It says, the Lord Yahweh Shem Shah shall open unto thee his good treasure, the heaven to give the rain unto thy land in the season, and to bless all the work of thy hand, and thou shalt lend unto many nations, and thou shalt not borrow, man. Because we're going to be plenteous, man. We're going to have plenty, man. We're going to be satisfied, man. Verse 13, and the Lord Yahweh Shem Shah shall make thee the head and not the tail. Right, man? We ain't going to be on the base no more, man. We're being ran by the basis of man. We have the basis of man over us, man. And we're the fucking bottom, man. We're not going to be on the fucking bottom no more, man. It said, thou shalt be above only and shall not be beneath. Right, man. Ooh. We ain't going to be on the bottom no more, man. We going to be on top, Lord willing, man.
Lord willing, man.
As it says in John 8 and 23, Yahweh Shah was telling these Jews, man, that ultimately didn't believe, these Pharisees and so on and so forth, man, saying what? Ye are beneath, I am above. Ye are of this world, I am not of this world. Right, man? Lord willing, man, we ain't gonna be of this world, man. Well, right. We ain't of this world,
right,
and Lord willing, soon we gonna be put above, man, put on top, man. I'm gonna read that again. That's heavy, bro. I got a precept for you too after you get that. Come on, Deuteronomy 28, verse 13. It says, the Lord Yahweh Shem Shah shall make thee the head and not the tail. And thou shalt be above only and shall not be beneath. Woo! And if thou hearken unto the commandments of the Lord Yahweh Shem Shah thy power, which I command thee this day to observe and to do them. Woo! Ooh!
That's right, man. That's right.
Powerful, man, because we ain't gonna be on the bottom no more, man. We ain't gonna have to scrounge for shit, man. No more of that fucking dumbass hood rich bullshit, man.
That's right.
Getting all this, a little piece of change, man, and thinking you could put rims on your fucking car, thinking now that you just a shit, man. But ultimately, guess what? You fucking delusional, man, thinking that you got anything, man. Esau Edom owned your fucking ass, man. Did you know that it's illegal to commit suicide? They gonna charge you and your kids for you committing suicide.
It's crazy.
So now your kids is in debt because your ass wanted to commit suicide. They fucking own you, man.
That's
you
right.
don't own nothing of yourself, man.
Even when you're born, you know what I'm saying? You're like, that's like a few $100,000 that you're already in debt when you're born, man.
Come on, man.
That's the law, man. Could you actually hold Isaiah 14 and 1? There's the book of Isaiah chapter 35 and verse 4. It says, say to them that are of a fearful heart, be strong, fear not. Behold, your power will come with vengeance, even Yahweh Shai with a recompense, and he will come and save you. All right, and why would he say that I'm gonna come and save you? You know what I'm saying? What state of again and condition is our people in today? In a state of captivity, in a state of mourning, in a state of oppression, man. You know, that's why it says, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad. Because coming into the knowledge and understanding of this word, all right, we know who we are. Not only do we know who we are, but we know what's going on around us, man. You know, and we're trying to be, you know, we're trying to be followers after Yahweh Shai, which is following after righteousness, and denying all these worldly lusts, all these ungodly people, all these ungodly traditions, which ultimately you cleave unto, and they're going to get you death, man. I see Yahweh Shai is going to come and save us from this thing, man. Save us from this wicked ass world and these wicked people who have done nothing but oppress us and continue to do it. You know, so you can get that if you got it.
This is Isaiah 14:1. It says, for the Lord Yahweh Shai will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave unto the house of Jacob.
Read.
And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord Yahweh Shai for servants and for handmaids. They shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors.
And we're going to rule over our oppressors, man. Again, you know what I'm saying? Like it says, Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, the end of the chapter, the 68th verse. And in there you shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you. No man's going to redeem you out of your punishment that you earn. Because again, we're still suffering for the punishment of our forefathers, man. Transgressing the law of Yahweh Shai. You see? You know? And if you want to get that, or you can get Revelation 13:10.
I'll grab Revelation 13:10.
Come on, this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 10 and verse 1. It says, therefore fear thou not, O my servant Jacob, saith the Lord, neither be dismayed, O Israel. For lo, I will save thee from afar, and thy seed from the land of their captivity, and Jacob shall return, and shall be in rest, and be quiet, and none shall make him afraid. You want to speak on that?
Man, we're gonna be back on top, man. None's gonna make us afraid, man. None is gonna overpower us. None is gonna overtake us, man. We're not gonna be put on bottom no more, man. As Deuteronomy said, man, we're gonna be the head and not the tail, man. You know, we're gonna be ruling with the rod of iron, man. So it means we're gonna be in control, man. We gonna rule in righteousness and sincerity, man, under the Lord Yahweh Shai, man.
That's right.
You know, and it's gonna be perfect, man. Wherein dwelleth righteousness, man. Doesn't mean no evil, no wickedness is going to take place, man. We're not going to be afraid no more. We're not going to have to be beaten to pieces, man. We're going to beat them into pieces, man. According to Micah 4:13, man. You know, arise and thresh, you know, and that's what we're going to do, man. We're rising right now, man, and we're going to soon, Lord willing, we're part of the elect. We're going to thresh, man. You know, we're going to thresh down these other nations, man. You know, you want me to get this?
Okay, you got it.
Come on, this is Revelation 13:10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints, man. Come on, man. It's beautiful, man. You know? And that's literally, man. The patience of here's the patience and the faith of the saints. We have faith in the Lord Yahweh Shai, man, that Lord willing, we're doing the right thing, man. That when he comes, he gonna find us doing so, man. You know, supping with brothers, you know, getting this wisdom, knowledge, understanding, teaching, as the Lord Yahweh Shai said to do, you know. And Lord willing, man, we can fucking, you know, arise and thresh, man. You know, that's a beautiful thing, man. Can you grab Baruch 3 and 13?
Come on,
and then you can grab whatever you want to grab, and then I'll end it with Baruch 4.
This is the book of Baruch, chapter 3, and verse 14. 13, It says, for if thou hadst walked in the way of Yahweh Shai, thou shouldst have dwelled in peace forever.
Man, and like the brother had said, man, you know, we need to be saved, you know, and had we did what the Lord Yahweh Shai told us to do in the first place, you know, and not been stiff-necked, not been foolish and sottish children, we would have dwelt in peace forever, man. We would have already been in the kingdom, man. We would have already been doing and resting and having servants and handmaids and so on and so forth, man. But ultimately we know that all this had to take place because of prophecy, man. You know? But that's still in the scriptures, man. Had we listened in the first place, man, we wouldn't have been gotten our asses whooped, man.
That's right, man.
You know, just like a son tells their father, man. Or their father tells their son, man, if you would have done what I told you, you wouldn't have got your ass whooped, man. You know, you wouldn't have got your ass whooped because you did it. Now I gotta whoop your fucking ass, man. You know? Go ahead if you got anything.
Man, and that's a beautiful thing. Could you read that one more time? Baruch 3 and 13.
3 and 13.
I think I
Baruch Baruch chapter 3, verse 13. For if thou hadst walked in the way of the Most High, thou shouldst have dwelt in peace forever.
Right, you see, if we would have done that a long time ago, you know what I'm saying, like the elders always say, if all of Israel, man, were to turn from the wicked way, face the east and pray, he will come back today. And that just goes to show you how powerful that is. All right, because now in these last days, the latter days, which the elect was prophesied to wake up and turn to Yahweh Shemiah Shai and worship him in all truth and spirit and truth. All right, that's why we hope and believe that we're the elect, man. We don't know, but we hope and believe. All right, you see. This is the book of Romans chapter 11 and verse 7. It says, what then? Israel hath not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election hath obtained it, and the rest were blinded. According as it is written, the Most High hath given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear unto this day. You want to speak on that?
Man. So ultimately, as the brother bring out, a little while ago, Matthew's 13:15, man. They don't have the eye salve, man. Their eyes were dull of hearing, man, and eyes were shut, man. So they're not going to get this understanding, man. Only the elect, the ones that are the first fruits, that have the first dominion and the heirs of the promise of the Lord Yahweh Yahushua are the ones that are going to have that eye salve. Those are the ones that are going to be woken up in this time, and those are the ones that are going to receive this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. To wake up first the prophets, then they're going to wake up the rest of the elect, man, through teaching and these video epistles and so on and so forth, man.
That's right, man. You see, only the elect is really going to truly understand this word. That's why it's a beautiful thing that we're in this truth, y'all. You know what I'm saying? To you sincere brothers and you sincere sisters out there, just keep doing what you're doing. All right, because we could be like these people in the world, man, still making rap videos, and me and the brother were just talking about that earlier. You know what I'm saying? Talking about baking somebody's liver and shit.
Oh, man.
Our people are wise to do evil. You know what I'm saying? They know how to cook up dope and make crack, in a kitchen with 2 pots. You know what I'm saying? It's like our people are wise to do these things, but to do good, they have no knowledge, man. Because they lack that knowledge, and they reject it every day, man. All right, so that's why our people are going to continue to be in this state, or at least 2/3 are going to die on this side and remain in this oppression, man. All right, and the elect is also going to remain, but the difference is that the elect is going to be saved, all right, and delivered from the destruction that's coming to America, Babylon, and Great. All right, this captivity isn't going to last forever, man. All right, like it says in the book of 2nd Ezra, the 9th chapter, as all in the world that hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. So the end, the time of our departure is at hand. Like Paul said, man, I have finished my course. And you sincere brothers and sincere sisters have to say in that day when we see him, man, that we finished our course and we kept the faith to the end, man. And that's what we got to continue to do, and let our ancestors be an example of how not to live.
So you got?
That's it, man.
Man, I'm going to go ahead and read this last scripture, man, then we'll go ahead and close it out, man. This is Baruch chapter 4, and I'll start at verse 27. It says, be of good comfort, O my children, and cry unto the Most High. For you shall be remembered of him that brought these things upon you. Right, man. The Lord Yahweh Shemiah Shah has brought all these plagues and curses upon us, man. But he says what, man? If you turn to the Lord Yahweh Shemiah Shah, he'll gonna remember us, man. It says right here, for as it was your mind to go astray from the Most High, for as it was our mind to be stiff-necked, wicked, sottish, stupid, dumb, ignorant, period, man. So being returned, seeking 10 times harder, man.
That's right, man.
We're in our captivity, the last captivity, man. The last one, the doors of mercy are finna close, man. You gotta seek it. If you're just now coming into this truth, man, you need to seek him 100 times harder. Fuck the 10 times. You need to seek him 100 times harder, man. Because the gates of mercy are closing, man.
That's right, man.
It's about, you got a creek left, man. And the door's closed, man. That's really what it is, man. We're at the fucking end, man. We're in the last minutes of the last fucking days, man. We're almost in the last seconds of the last days, man.
That's right, man. That's
right. So you gotta seek the Lord, man. You gotta seek him, man. He loves those that seek him. So you gotta seek the Lord Yahweh Shemiah Shah, man. This is last 2 verses, 29. It says right here, for he hath brought these plagues upon you, shall bring you everlasting joy again with your salvation. As long as you seek the Lord Yahweh Shemiah Shah, man. As long as you do what you need to do in the land of your captivity, but think yourself in the land of your captivity, have faith in the Lord Yahweh Yahushua, and do these works, man. Supper with your brothers, man. Study, get this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. What is it, 1 Timothy 2 and 15? Study to show thyself approved, man.
That's right, dog.
Unto the Most High, man. Examine yourself. What is it? 1 Corinthians,
Examine yourselves whether you be in the faith.
was that 10 and 14?
You get that?
No, I just wanted to quote it, but I mean, if you want to get it, so that way I'm not, you know, I don't want to be wrong. I think it's 10 and 14, but you examine yourself whether you be in the faith or not, man. You know? Whether you truly have faith in the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshua, truly, when you hear these words, man, whether you truly believe in the scriptures, man. No, it might be 4 and 10, 4 and 14. Come, man. You know, I don't want to misquote the scripture, so the brother's gonna look it up, man. Examine yourself whether ye be in the faith, man. You know.
That's my phone. I'm notorious.
What, not working?
I got it.
13:5, Salaki, 1 Corinthians 13:5, man. Examine yourself whether ye be in the faith or not, man. You know, because it's crucial, man. You know, what is it? Ephesians 2 and 8. You know, for by grace
Are you saved?
Yeah, through faith, man. Through faith. You know, and having faith, you're gonna do these works, man. You're gonna rehearse these righteous acts, man, which is these laws, statutes, commandments, man. These righteous acts, man, which is these laws, statutes, commandments, man. You're gonna rehearse them. You're gonna practice them to the best of your ability as much as you can, man. You know, you're gonna study to understand when the high holy days are, man. You're gonna study to understand stones or whatever the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshua brings to remembrance, man. Lord willing, you're part of the elect. You're gonna do all that, man. You know, you're gonna worship the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshua with all thy strength, man, as much as you can. Exalt him as much as you can, man. You know, put forth all thy strength according to Sirach, Ecclesiasticus and Apocrypha, chapter 43, verse 30, man. You know, you can go ahead and read that. You know, go ahead and search it up and read it. But that's what you're going to do, man. You know, I'll read verse 29 again. It says, for he hath brought, Baruch chapter 4, verse 29, for he hath brought these plagues upon you, shall bring you everlasting joy again with your salvation. Verse 30, I'll end it right here. It says, take a good heart, O Jerusalem, for he hath gave thee that name, will comfort thee. Right, man. The Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshua, man, as long as we're doing what we need to do, man, the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshua will comfort us, man. He'll protect us, man. He'll, Lord willing, will be delivered, man, into those chariots, those beautiful chariots, man, you know, and be saved out of this, man, you know.
That's right, man.
Be saved from these said perils, man, according to 2 Esdras chapter 9 and 7 and 8, man. You know, by your faith and your works, whereby ye believe, man, are you going to be saved, man, you know. So, man, in the land of captivity, man, you know, which we are in yet this day, man, you got to bethink yourself, man. You got to seek the Lord 10 times harder, 100 times harder, man, and try your best to follow these laws, statutes, commandments, man, you know. And that's what's going to help you get out of this captivity, man. That's what, instead of getting destroyed, that's what's going to help you get out of this captivity, to see the Lord's salvation, man, in his land, in his borders, you know. For the elect have been sanctified for him from the beginning, man. That's right. You know, those are the ones that are going to do that, man. Those are the ones that are going to take heed, man, you know. But hey, man, unless you got something else,
That's pretty much it.
hey, man, we're going to go ahead and end it. We're going to end it by saying, Kal Halayim, Elahai Yanawa, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. We're going to say double honors to apostles and elders of great millstone who rule well. Double salutations to Akim out here pushing the truth and righteousness and sincerity, peace and blessings to our hopeful elect. May the election of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, Lord willing, fall upon your houses. Lord willing is also edifying to Akim you Akawath, the true believers in Yahweh Shem Yahshua, and inspiring to you Akim out here pushing the truth and righteousness and sincerity. Shalawam, Israel.
Shalom, Kam Yasharallah.